Good morning. We have made it to April. The beautiful spring is starting to come out. The Pooh Bear conversation that I chose for this month's goals is when Pooh Bear and Piglet are sitting together and Pooh says, "What day is it?" And Piglet squeals, "It's today." And Pooh says, "My favorite day." So my goal for April is to make every day my favorite day, to seize the day, and even through difficult situations, things that arise and just knock you on the head, I am choosing to take those moments and choose joy, because it is a choice, which is actually a wonderful thing if you think about it, because that means that we can choose joy and happiness in all circumstances. Now, I do believe that there is a time for grieving and a time for recalibrating, as you've seen on my channel. But the important thing is going to be, the overall theme needs to be joy. Taking these situations, circumstances, and focusing on the positives instead of the negatives. Every time I make a declaration of sorts, for instance, last week I talked about choosing joy in all circumstances. Yeah, you know, the universe had to try me on that one this week. So, restarting 75 Hard last Monday was not difficult. I'd been doing it, for the last several weeks. But as the week went on, I started noticing something I hadn't noticed before. On these journeys, we learn about ourselves and we discover things that we hadn't been able to pinpoint before. And in last week's video, you know that I struggled with self-judgment and the inner critic. And I realized this week, one of those things that triggers my inner critic is anytime that I feel that I failed something. And I know failing and failure builds on itself. You keep doing things, you try, you keep working at it, and you'll succeed. And I plan on doing that. But when I live in this self-judgment, self-critical life, that does not help me to choose joy. In fact, most of the time it just causes me to turtle in, stick my head back in the shell, and isolate. The first thing I learned this week is that when I do these type of challenges, I either get really high or really low. Really high when I complete them, meet my goals, I'm so proud of myself. And then really low when I miss one thing on the list that I didn't do. And then I beat myself up. So what I've decided is to stop doing the 75 Hard challenge. Now, I'm going to take the things that I learned and I'm going to use them in my life, because there are a lot of those things that absolutely increase my health and my well-being. So the only thing I'm going to change is doing the app, the checklist, the thing that at the end of the day, if I haven't met all my goals, I beat myself up and I stay up later just to meet those, which doesn't help me when it affects my sleep. So I'm just going to stop doing the 75 Hard challenge technically on the app, but I'm going to keep using what it's taught me in my everyday life. So what has the 75 Hard taught me? Well, every single thing that it asks you to do daily has helped me to grow. I love my movement. I restarted my morning soul awakening walks, which has been tremendously beneficial. And then number 2, the water. Everybody knows how important hydration is, so that is fantastic, and I will continue. The next thing is, of course, staying true to whatever eating style that you have dedicated yourself to, and I will continue that. Because the intermittent fasting and staying at about 1,200 calories intake a day has been great. So the reading 10 pages really felt like a chore to me, and I did not look forward to it. So what I'm going to do instead is the books that I want to read, I'm going to get them on audiobook because it's easier for me, oddly, to focus when I'm walking. Maybe it's because the circulation is going and there's more blood pumping to my brain. I don't know, but that's what we're going to do. And as far as progress photos, I've enjoyed doing my weekly progress photos, and I'm able to see a difference. With the daily progress photos, I really am not seeing a difference day to day. So I think I'd rather push that out and keep doing my weekly progress photos. So I'm grateful that I restarted 75 Hard again and tried. I've done it before. So I'm glad I restarted it because it helped remind me of the things that help me in my journey to stay healthy. And it also helped me to see more about myself that I hadn't noticed before. I don't know if you know this about me or not, but I grew up in a small town in Louisiana. And there are a lot of things people can say about small towns that aren't positive. But I can tell you this, the love and support from your family and friends there is beyond what I've seen before. Some of my classmates and I have been getting together about once a month to 2 months and visiting with our dear childhood friend, Derek. He has been fighting a rough battle with colon cancer that has metastasized to his liver. And he is not able to do any more treatments. Last time we got together, we all went to a Mexican restaurant. He loves his Mexican. And it was so great to see him, to visit and talk to him about how he's doing, the ridiculous things that we've all been doing in our lives. Derek is such a special person. He has been since we were little. Always focusing on the positive, focusing on love and joy, and reminding us all to have faith. He really would give you the shirt off his back. When we went to his parents' house yesterday, he did not have the energy to get up or to really communicate much at all. And it's really hard to see a dear friend like that, of course. His family was there, friends were there. He has people surrounding him who love him and support him and his family. And that was such a blessing to see. In situations like this, it's very, very hard to choose joy. Your heart breaks. Your soul cries out. And you would give everything you had for a miracle. But Derek has been that miracle for so many of us. The kind of person he is you guys will love him. He is a Christmas fanatic. Loves Christmas all year long. Watches a different movie every day in December till Christmas. And he's just filled with that kind of joy. So his mom has decorated their home like Christmas so that he can see those things that bring him so much joy. This family and my sweet Derek are the epitome of God's love, kindness, and grace. These sad, tragic moments, we can find joy and we can focus on the positive. I haven't spoken about this on my channel before. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because it's not my story to tell. But I do also have 2 dear family members who are fighting a battle with cancer also. I'm super good in the hospital and in my clinics taking care of patients. I know what to say. I know what to give them comfort. I know some of the ways to deliver information, to reassure and encourage and inform. But when I'm not in that role, it is so hard. I don't feel like I have the right to say anything. So all I can do is give love, share love, and be there when they need it, no matter what time, no matter where. Just love them and be there. I know these days and ages, pretty much every single person on the planet has had to deal with cancer, either themselves or a loved one, family member, friend. It's a horrible, dark disease, but that doesn't mean that the person going through it has to experience nothing but darkness, sadness, and grieving. I do believe that's a gift we can give to our loved ones. Just letting them know we're there. Letting them know we'd move heaven and earth if we could to help them. And sending them love. I also wanted to take a moment and say thank you, a bajillion times thank you to you guys for commenting on my last video. It was really incredible seeing my situation through your eyes and being able to learn different ways of how to change my mindset about things. Maybe why I had done certain things that week and ideas of how to turn it around. It's really beautiful when you have friends who go through similar things and can look at your situation in an unbiased way and help you see some of the things you might have missed. And I did. I missed a lot. So I really appreciate you guys so much. I love you, love you, love you. I wish I could hug every single one of you right now. I'm sending a virtual hug. I love y'all so much. And again, thank you. Love you and hope you have an amazing week. I did weigh in this morning and I'm very grateful to be able to say that I did lose 4 of the 5 pounds that I gained last week. I'm going to keep moving forward and keep getting healthy.